The search engines represent the single most important route to market. This was true long before COVID-19 and lockdown, but certainly with everything that's happened, this trend is only going in one direction. So anything recruitment companies can do to gain an edge on their competitors within this space is business critical. Now, SEO is a really complex beast, and we could talk about any number of aspects of it. We could be talking about the technical side, we could be talking about building brand signals, we could be talking about link acquisition, social media, lots of different aspects of SEO. But there's one thing above all that I believe has a particularly profound impact on a recruitment company's ability to punch above its weight in the search engines. And this all begins with that recruitment firm putting itself in the shoes of its user and asking one very simple question, and that is, what is going to make the best possible experience for that individual? Now let's illustrate this with an example. Let's imagine that the recruitment company maybe specialises in technology roles, and let's imagine I'm a potential customer, so I've gone onto Google and I'm searching for, I don't know, big data specialist recruitment agency, or some kind of variation of that. People search for strange things, random things. Now, in that moment, there's going to be a number of things going through my mind as the customer. I'm going to be presumably hoping to see a result that tells me about the service that can be provided in terms of those different roles. And presumably I'm going to want to see the kind of different qualifications perhaps that these people are going to have, and also maybe the role that the recruiter is going to play in that journey. Maybe I want to see information about the recruiters themselves. So I want to see maybe there's a particular individual that specialises within that firm in big data. So I want to know what their experience is and have they worked with companies just like me. Perhaps I want to see case studies and testimonials from other satisfied customers who have also hired roles in this space. Maybe I want to see links to helpful resources and blogs, because I'm actually there's an awful lot of questions going through my mind and I'm quite early on in the user journey. So maybe I'd really appreciate some of that kind of broader material. Maybe I want to see where the firm is physically located so that I can go and meet them for a coffee. There's all sorts of things that could be going through my mind when I type those 5 or 6 words into Google. And the more of these things that this web page, this landing page, can satisfy, the more of these boxes that it can tick off, the better that page is going to perform in the search engines. So this is where the process begins. And for many recruitment companies, depending on how specialist they are, they might have hundreds of different landing pages that correspond to these given kind of categories of search query. So it can be a big process creating them all. It may be that it takes years to create all this really rich, thorough content across all of these different landing pages. But I promise that the implications, not only in terms of search traffic, but also in terms of user experience and ultimately the conversion rate that this website is going to achieve, are going to be utterly profound.